Yo, people, what is good? So, I want to talk about patience and rushing the process and talk to you guys about my journey as well with people I work with or help with, and also what I realize of just having no patience in general because most of us, including me, we want everything overnight. We want the quickest win, the fastest results, and that's what builds us as a man, as a human. If you don't have a journey, or if you're not working towards something every single day, because it's not what you wanted overnight. Because most of the times when you want something overnight, it's because you don't have the fucking balls to do it for a long term. And this goes for the gym, for building a business, a relationship with your wife, whoever the fuck it is. It doesn't work overnight. Like a rush process always leads to a bad outcome. Like the same shit with, and this thought just came to my mind about women. Like the same thing with women. When you have a one night stand with a woman, when you rush the dating to having sex, the first date, that relationship usually doesn't fucking last. Like I remember a girl that I smashed the first night ended up long term, or we ended up connecting for so long. Like it was rush. Like literally the same thing. And the same thing with the physique. Like I remember I would go on a cut. If for the guys that don't know what a cut is, when you're trying to lose weight and put on like just look lean, overall more lean, I would do it for 2 weeks and then I would like keep looking at myself, my stomach, like damn, I don't have abs yet. So I would fucking just crash out and just give up. Like I'll literally just go on a bulk and just like, oh, my genetics, this wasn't for me, blah blah blah, etc. Fucking excuses. But I didn't realize that it took longer for me to get there. And obviously, the more I did it, the longer I went, longer for 2 weeks. I built my discipline. I built my character. I became more mentally stronger. I became more aware than ever. But I didn't have abs in 2 weeks, so I fucking tapped out like I should. Like most people would tap out in 2 days, 3 days because they don't get it overnight. They don't make the money in 2 days. They don't or a quick scheme bullshit. It leads you nowhere. And I realized nothing is easy. And the thing that I learned myself was that you gotta put in the work consistently. And what's the best thing about that? Putting in the work consistently, but obviously something that you're striving for instead of what's even worse is putting in the work for something that you're not even fucking passionate about, or something that there's not even a goal for yours to even do, like working a job that you fucking hate every single day, putting in the work every day, and you always leave the job like depressed and like just doing it for the fucking money is the exact same shit that I went through as well when I was doing construction, installing elevator units, doing it for the money, doing it for the benefits, doing it for the great 9 to 5 job, good salary shit, and I was fucking depressed. I wasn't happy with my life, and I also think the gym, it was what actually helped me out, because the gym was I always went to the gym and I always had a louder like mental clarity when you have that voice in your head, when you're more aware instead of numbing your fucking brain out. Like I was more aware. Like I at the time I didn't drink, I didn't smoke weed. Well, I smoke weed now and then, but I was more aware than ever. And when you work out, you eat clean, that voice in your head is louder. And I always like to go back to the Bible, which I actually got it right here. Because the Bible literally says your body is your temple. So what that means is how God communicates to you. Obviously, if you take care of your temple, your body, and that's how God gets His message through you. And every time you have that voice, that regret, that like, man, why the fuck I did that? Like, why am I doing this? Why? It's a sign from God telling you that is not your purpose. You got to do something else. But back to not being patient is also from the devil. Like when I quit my job, I started my online coaching business. I was not patient. I was getting frustrated. I was stressing the fuck out. I didn't know what to do. I was mad. It was just a nightmare because I was rushing the process. I wanted to make money ASAP so I could quit my 9 to 5 and go all in and not have to work for nobody else. But I was not patient. I was burning out. But obviously it took fucking time. It took me like 6 months to actually get some momentum and actually know what the fuck I'm doing instead of rushing everything, consuming, applying, and like, why am I not getting it? Why am I not getting it? The same thing with the gym. That happened to me. The same thing with the gym. But luckily, when I started the gym, I got results pretty quick in 2 to 3 weeks. But my goal was to put on muscle mass, and that's what gave. Obviously, when you have more proof, more results, the more you are to stick to it. The more you are to do it. The more you are to show up. But the best ones is the ones that you do the work and you get zero fucking results for it. But most of the times when you do that, there's actually a bigger outcome, a bigger reward, but later down the line. And the reward is also you as a man or a human. You're developing yourself throughout the journey. You're disciplining yourself. You're creating your character better. And that's what I realized with me. Like with the gym, on a deficit, at my job, my business, it all made me more mentally strong. Because when I first started working out, I literally did it just for the physique. But deep inside, mentally, I was still a bitch. I wasn't mentally confident in myself. I was just physically confident at the gym. But when it came down to taking risks, talking to the camera, or something that it took mental confidence, I was fucking weak. I would run away from it. I wouldn't even do it. And that's why I'm glad I'm working on all the areas of my life, spiritually, financially, mentally, spiritually, especially, because all that will make you a better man. Like what is you have that money, you have a lot of money, but you're fucking fat. Or what if you have a great physique, but you're fucking broke? Like, it's not balanced. But once you work on all areas, you become unstoppable. And you become somebody you could literally, every man will want to be. And then you could influence other people to do what you're doing. Create, which is my goal is to create as much strong men like me as possible. And obviously, create servants for God, create more people like me, bring them closer to God, and just serve more people. Like, that's my main mission as of now. And that's what keeps me going as a man. That's what keeps me posting content, keep sending messages like this so I can create men in a community that wants to, serve others. And it's just how people will call it a pyramid scheme, but in a positive way of me serving others, that person serving others, and it's just a cycle of good energy, bettering yourself, bringing people closer to God, and obviously having a purpose, because we all have a purpose. Not everybody's purpose is to be like me. Not everybody's purpose is to become a millionaire, but everybody could, everybody. Whatever purpose you have and you're passionate about, your ambitions, the money will come. And that's with the patience that you have. Because if you want the money before the journey, you want the proof, I want to make sure if I do this and that, I have that guaranteed money. And that's the fucking 9 to 5 mindset that you have. The guarantee, like, oh, if I put them on work like this, if I do this, am I guaranteed that? And that was the mentality that I had when I went into this, or when I went into anything else. Like, I wanted to see the finish line, to see if I put in all this work, I'll be guaranteed that. But That's not what builds a fucking man. What builds a fucking man is a man who fucking does every day the task that he doesn't want to fucking do. And that's what creates you, and having that long vision of, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna just do this to not for me. Because the other thing that helped me, it was to do this for somebody else. Because if you do this for yourself, at the end of the day, you're gonna burn out, you're gonna feel depressed because you're just thinking about you. And when you think about you, there's no fulfillment. But when you think about others, when you think about your mom, your family, your friends, you put in the work for them, that gives you more drive, more purpose, way more fulfillment than just for your fucking self. Because if you do it for yourself, it always leads you into emptiness. Like for me, I would do it for my, like I want sex for myself, my selfish desires, pleasure, and then I want something else. And then I'll eat some bullshit food, I eat that pleasure food, and then I did it for myself, then I want something else. You're in that loop of fucking pretty much vices of consuming it and then finding another one, because you're doing all that shit for your pleasure, all that shit for yourself. And you doing all that shit for yourself, there's literally you're not doing anything for nobody else. You have sex, when you eat like shit, when you oversleep, when you play video games, all that shit you're doing is not for there is zero benefit from somebody else gaining from you doing that shit. You only gain pleasure from you doing it, and as well, fucking cheap ass dopamine that literally throws you back on the ground, like it doesn't get you fucking nowhere. And that's what I realized with myself, because I was addicted to all that shit. When I was fucking bored, that's literally everything I did. Like when I had a day off at work, I go home, porn, video games, fucking the TV, like sit on my ass, eat like shit. Like that would be literally my day off. And then the next day when I go into work, I feel like fucking shit. It's because all that fucking dopamine spike that I did to my body, all that guilt. Then I go back to a fucking job that I fucking hate, that I literally didn't do it because I was passionate about it. I did it because of the money. Boom, straight to the fucking grave. Like all that brings you all the way down, and you have zero fucking confidence and zero ambition because you're doing something wasn't meant for you, and you're just doing it for the fucking money. But it requires, obviously we all don't know. I didn't know my fucking purpose. It takes fucking time. You gotta try a lot of shit to really know what you like doing. And for me, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy working out. I enjoy helping others. I enjoy doing shit that I fucking hate doing, because that's what makes me better. Because if I do shit that I like doing, I already know the outcome. I already know I'm not gonna feel better. And every time I do something that I fucking hate doing, I know I feel better. Like this video, I know if I talk on camera, if I talk to you about my journey, about my pains, my struggles, I'm gonna feel fucking better right after. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you want to see more raw talk videos like this, I fucking love doing them. I just love to fucking yap, I guess. And the craziest thing about this, my first fucking video, my first ever video on camera was not like this. It took me fucking time. It took me patience. It took me repetition. It took fucking 3 years of me doing this shit. I couldn't even be raw. I had to read a script. I had to, I don't know what to say. Oh man, like, I need some ideas. ChatGPT, Google, like, what do I say? Or I'll copy some motherfucking influencer. But now, it took me fucking patience. It took time for me to do this shit. And obviously, over the years, even now, 10 years later, if I keep doing this shit, I'll literally be on stage like Kevin Hart or some entertainment, like just expressing, like just flowing, you know what I'm saying? But it takes time. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, because I can fucking talk all day. I love you guys. If you want to see more videos, check out my channel, subscribe, and peace out, fellas. Let's get it.